Hey there, crypto heads, tech junkies, and anyone else who accidentally clicked on this video. Welcome back to the channel where we try to make sense of the wacky world of crypto. I'm Damien, your guide through this digital jungle. Today, we've got a jam-packed episode filled with more twists and turns than a crypto price chart during a sugar rush. Let's dive right in. First up, we're heading straight into the belly of the financial beast. State Street, the guys who manage more money than I can count, are teaming up with Taurus to become crypto custodians. Basically, they're creating a digital Fort Knox for all those institutional investors who are finally realizing that crypto isn't going away anytime soon. They're even dabbling in tokenization, which is like turning your boring old stocks and bonds into digital trading cards. But hold on to your hats, folks, because we're jetting off to Nigeria next. Now, they're licensing crypto exchanges and aiming to become Africa's crypto kingpin. Stay tuned. All right, folks, let's talk about State Street. They manage trillions of dollars for big-time investors, pension funds, the works. And guess what? They've decided to jump headfirst into the crypto pool. They've partnered up with Taurus to create a secure storage solution for cryptocurrencies. Think of it like a high-tech vault, but instead of gold bars, it's filled with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all sorts of other digital goodies. Institutional investors are seeing the potential of crypto, and they want a piece of the action. And that's where State Street and Taurus come in, providing a safe and regulated on-ramp for big money to enter the crypto highway. But hold on, there's more. State Street and Taurus aren't just stopping at crypto custody. They're also diving into the world of tokenization. Imagine you own a piece of real estate, a valuable painting, or even a vintage comic book collection. Tokenization allows you to divide these assets into digital tokens, kind of like digital shares. These tokens can then be traded on a blockchain, making it easier to buy, sell, and invest in things that were previously difficult to divide or trade. It makes investing more accessible and liquid, opening up new possibilities for both investors and asset owners. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll be buying a fraction of a Picasso painting with your Bitcoin. Now, let's hop on a plane and jet over to Nigeria, where things are getting spicy in the crypto world. A few years ago, they slammed the brakes on crypto trading, leaving many wondering if they'd ever embrace digital assets. But surprise, surprise, the Nigerian Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has had a change of heart. They're now granting licenses to crypto exchanges, signaling a major shift in their stance on digital currencies. Nigeria has one of the largest and fastest-growing economies in Africa, and with a young, tech-savvy population, they have the potential to become a major hub for crypto adoption. Some say this move is about embracing innovation and attracting foreign investment. Whatever the reason, one thing's for sure. Nigeria is putting itself on the map as a force to be reckoned with in the crypto arena. Okay, let's unpack this whole Nigeria situation, because it's a real head-scratcher. A few years back, the Nigerian government basically slammed the door on crypto, leaving a lot of folks wondering if they'd ever come around. But now, they're rolling out the red carpet, and everyone's trying to figure out why. Some folks think it's all about the Benjamins, or should I say, the Nairas. Nigeria's economy has been on a bit of a roller coaster ride, and they see crypto as a way to attract foreign investment and stabilize things a bit. Plus, with all the remittances flowing into the country, it makes sense for them to get a piece of that digital pie. But there's also a growing sense that Nigeria is recognizing the power of blockchain technology and its potential to empower its citizens. Of course, there are still some folks who are skeptical. But hey, even a broken clock is right twice a day, right? Now, for all you crypto enthusiasts out there in Nigeria, this news is like finding a $20 bill in your old jeans. A welcome surprise that puts a little pep in your step. With licensed exchanges popping up, you might actually be able to buy, sell, and trade crypto without looking over your shoulder every 5 seconds. Of course, it's still early days, and the Nigerian SEC isn't exactly known for being a pushover. But this move definitely feels like a step in the right direction. The Nigerian SEC isn't just going to let crypto run Wild West style. They're going to be keeping a close eye on things, making sure that everything stays above board and that investors are protected. So, what does this mean for the future of crypto in Nigeria? Well, it's probably going to be a bit of a bumpy ride, with the SEC trying to find that sweet spot between regulation and innovation. All right, folks, let's shift gears and talk about a little something called BRICS. BRICS stands for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Basically, a group of emerging economies that are tired of playing second fiddle to the big boys club. They've been meeting up, talking strategy, and trying to figure out how to flex their collective muscle on the global stage. And one of their latest ideas? Creating their own payment system that could rival the almighty dollar. Imagine a world where you're paying for your morning coffee in BRICS bucks instead of greenbacks. It's enough to make your head spin. Now, I know what you're thinking. Damien, are you saying that the dollar is about to go the way of the dodo bird? Well, not so fast. The dollar has been the king of the financial jungle for a long time, and it's not going to give up its crown without a fight. But here's the thing. More and more countries are starting to question the dominance of the dollar. They're tired of being at the mercy of U.S. economic policies and are looking for alternatives. And that's where BRICS comes in. They're offering a different vision, one where power is more evenly distributed and where emerging economies have a bigger say in the global financial system. But even if the BRICS payment system doesn't completely dethrone the dollar, it could still shake things up in a major way. Imagine a world where businesses have to juggle multiple currencies, where exchange rates are constantly fluctuating, and where the financial landscape is a whole lot more complex. It would be a brave new world, folks, and one that we're not quite prepared for. So, buckle up, Buttercup, because the BRICS are on the move, and they just might be about to rewrite the rules of the financial game. Okay, folks, you thought we were done with the plot twists, didn't you? Well, hold on to your hats because this one's a doozy. Donald Trump, the former leader of the free world, the king of the deal, the man who once called crypto a scam, is now launching his own cryptocurrency project. He calls it the Defiant Ones, and honestly, I wouldn't expect anything less from the master of branding himself. Now the details are still a little fuzzy, like a Bigfoot sighting on a foggy day. He's been dropping hints on his social media platform, Truth Social, talking about sticking it to the big banks and giving power back to the people. Now, I know what you're thinking. Damien, didn't Trump call Bitcoin a scam just a few years ago? Well, yes, he did. In fact, he was pretty vocal about his skepticism of cryptocurrencies, saying they were highly volatile and based on thin air. But hey, people change. Opinions evolve, and maybe, just maybe, someone whispered in Trump's ear about the potential profits to be made in the crypto Wild West. Or maybe he's had a genuine change of heart and now sees crypto as the future of finance. But this isn't just a Donald Trump solo act, folks. This is a full-blown Trump family affair. We've got Eric Trump popping up on social media, gushing about how much he loves crypto and DeFi. And then there's Don Jr., never one to miss out on an opportunity to grab the spotlight, claiming that this project is going to shake up the crypto world. The Trumps have a way of generating headlines, attracting attention, and creating a buzz. And in the world of crypto, where hype can sometimes be more valuable than actual utility, that counts for something. All right, folks, let's take a break from the political drama and head back into the technical trenches of the crypto world. Just when you thought you could relax, Bitcoin transaction fees have gone through the roof again. Yup, on Wednesday, Thursday, fees surged like they're trying to reach the moon before the next SpaceX launch. It's almost like Bitcoin decided it needs a side hustle. Those higher fees are partly thanks to network congestion. Basically, Bitcoin's way of saying, hey, I'm popular again. So, if you're thinking of moving some Bitcoin around, maybe wait until the network stops acting like it's Black Friday at the shops. We're talking fees so high, they'd make your eyes water. And one of those works in progress is figuring out how to handle transaction fees when the network gets congested. Because let's face it, when everyone and their grandma is trying to buy, sell, or trade Bitcoin at the same time, things can get a little messy. So, what's causing all this congestion? Well, it's simple supply and demand, folks. The Bitcoin network can only handle a limited number of transactions per second, and when the number of transactions spikes, like it has been lately, things get backed up. It's like trying to get through a toll booth during rush hour. Everyone's in a hurry, Everyone's honking their horns, and the poor toll booth operator is just trying to keep up. Now, some folks argue that these high fees are a sign that Bitcoin is becoming too popular for its own good. They say it's time to move on to faster, more scalable cryptocurrencies that can handle the load, but others see it as a necessary growing pain. They say that as Bitcoin matures, so will its infrastructure, and these fee spikes will become less frequent and less severe. Only time will tell who's right. So, what's a savvy crypto enthusiast to do in the meantime? Well, the key is to be strategic about your transactions. If you're not in a hurry, wait for a time when the network is less congested and fees are lower. Think of it like planning a road trip. You wouldn't hit the highway during peak tourist season, would you? You check the traffic reports, choose a less congested route, and maybe even pack a few snacks for the journey. And speaking of snacks, you can also use a technique called batching to save on fees. It's like ordering a pizza for the whole office instead of everyone getting individual slices delivered. You combine multiple transactions into one larger transaction, which can help to reduce the overall cost. So there you have it, folks. Bitcoin fees may be on a wild ride right now, but with a little planning and a dash of patience, you can navigate the fee frenzy and keep your crypto portfolio intact. All right, folks, let's talk about the wild, wild world of crypto and social media. It's a match made in meme heaven, a digital dumpster fire of speculation, misinformation, and the occasional nugget of truth. You see, social media is where crypto goes to party. It's where rumors spread faster than a Dogecoin pump and dump scheme, and where everyone's an expert, at least according to their Twitter bio. But here's a fun fact. A massive 84% of crypto news consumers get their info from social media. Yep, Twitter, Reddit, TikTok, you name it. It's like getting your financial advice from your neighbor Dave, who thinks he's an expert because he once bought Dogecoin at 4 cents. Now, I'm not saying it's all bad. After all, some of the best news breaks on social media. But maybe, just maybe, double-check that tweet from CryptoBro123 before you go all in. There are some genuinely knowledgeable folks out there sharing valuable insights and analysis. But you've got to be careful, folks. For every legitimate crypto guru, there are a dozen wannabe influencers peddling snake oil and get-rich-quick schemes. Think of it like this. Scrolling through your crypto Twitter feed is like walking through a crowded marketplace. There's a lot of noise, a lot of people trying to sell you something, and you never know if you're going to find a hidden gem or get scammed out of your lunch money. And speaking of scams, let's talk about those crypto influencers for a minute. You know the type. They've got the flashy cars, the perfectly curated Instagram feeds, and they're always talking about how much money they're making in the markets. They'll tell you to buy their course or invest in their latest guaranteed pump and dump scheme. But here's the thing, folks. If they're making so much money from trading, why are they wasting their time trying to sell you something? It's like that old saying, those who can, do. Those who can't, teach. Or in this case, those who can't trade their way out of a paper bag become crypto influencers. Now, I'm not saying that all crypto influencers are bad. Some of them are genuinely passionate about the technology and want to educate others. But as a rule of thumb, if someone is promising you the moon and back, they're probably full of it. Remember, folks, the only person getting rich from your crypto investments is you. So, do your research. Be skeptical of anyone promising overnight riches. And always, always use your own judgment. All right, folks, we've covered a lot of ground today, from big banks jumping on the crypto bandwagon to Donald Trump trying to make a buck off Bitcoin. But just when you thought things couldn't get any weirder, hold on to your hats because Vodafone is about to drop a bombshell. They're talking about turning your humble SIM card, that little chip that lets you make calls and send texts, into a full-blown crypto wallet. Yep, you heard that right. Soon, you might be able to pay for your morning coffee with Bitcoin straight from your phone, no fancy apps or QR codes required. Now, I know what you're thinking. Damien, isn't that a bit risky? What if I lose my phone or someone steals it? Well, that's the beauty of it, my friend. The crypto is stored securely on the SIM card itself, not on the phone. So, even if your phone goes for a swim in the toilet, your precious Bitcoin will be safe and sound. It's like having a tiny portable vault for your digital assets always at your fingertips. Now, I know this all sounds a bit futuristic, but think about it. We're already using our phones for everything: banking, shopping, even dating. So why not add crypto to the mix? Vodafone seems to think it's the next logical step, and frankly, I'm inclined to agree. Imagine a world where sending crypto is as easy as sending a text message. You could split the bill for dinner with friends, tip your favorite content creator, or even donate to charity, all with a few taps on your phone. No more fumbling with complicated wallets, no more worrying about gas fees, just seamless, instant transactions. It could revolutionize the way we think about money and make crypto accessible to everyone, regardless of their technical expertise. Of course, there are still some kinks to work out. Security is always a concern, and we'll need to make sure that this technology is user-friendly and accessible to everyone, not just tech-savvy millennials. But the potential is there, folks, and it's exciting to think about the possibilities. Of course, this does mean we might be facing the world's most awkward phone calls to customer service. Hello, Vodafone? Yeah, my SIM card's fine, but I accidentally sent all my crypto to the wrong wallet. Can I get a refund? Good luck with that one, folks. So, there you have it. The latest in the crazy, chaotic, and sometimes comedic world of crypto. If you enjoyed this roller coaster, smash that like button, subscribe for more, and drop a comment below on what you think will happen next in this wild world of digital money. I'm Damien, and until next time, stay curious, stay savvy, and don't lose your crypto keys. If you'd like to hear more, why not consider joining our vibrant crypto community on Discord? Connect with like-minded enthusiasts, stay updated on the latest trends, and share insights in a friendly, supportive environment. Well, sometimes. Have a good week, and remember, stay curious.